and it emanates light into our life, every aspect. And this surah, the choice of this surah is because it's a surah that builds the society, especially in such a time that everything is to break the family, is to break the structure of the society, not to function as a society except in one aspect only, herd, as a herd, sheep, yeah. And there is a shepherd who is not in good intention, like telling them where to go. That is the only way this materialistic, individualistic culture of the world recognize society for. Only that way. You are a society when you are together as sheep. But a society that has a structure, that has rules, this is a husband, this is a wife, this is a children, this is parents, grandparents, brotherhood, this, that. No. So in this time now, all this structure that comes from Allah Azza wa Jal, especially in the deen of Islam, because it's the final deen, right? It is the final deen. So it lays down the foundation of how this society should function. And this society will not function except if you build the family in a certain way. And this family will not function except if you build the individual in a certain way. You understand? The reverse engineering, you know. So here, they come from the beginning. This is the individual, right? Let's mess up the DNA of that individual. When that DNA of that individual is messed up, what's going to happen to the family? Messed up. What's going to happen to the society? Messed up. And those who do that DNA are the advocates of a shaitan. Iblis promised Allah that. Exactly that. He said, you are going to find that they are following their lusts. I'm going to come from the front, from the side, from this, from that, and I will make them change your creation. Yes? فهمتوا إخوانا اللعبة? You understand the game? I'm making it a very simplified one for you. فcomes Surah Noor and tells you how a society functions on all levels. Individual level, family level, society level, and connects all three layers to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Every ayah, every verse. And that's why the surah starts very powerful from the beginning about adultery right there. There is no single surah in the Quran start like that. الزانية والزاني. After Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, الزانية والزاني. What is this? Surah أنزلناها وفرضناها, then الزانية والزاني, like there. This is a surah that we give you the rules and details. Then the hukm comes right away. Where did this come from? Imagine you start a conversation, say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, you are wrong, like that. You go like, what? You see the shock? Yani wake up community, wake up society, wake up Muslims. A deen is not only feel good, aqidah, feel good for salah, feel good to the zikr. لا, الدين is rules. Rules. And there are violators of the society, will destroy the society. And how to destroy the society? What is the fastest way to destroy the society? Immorality. What is the main thing of immorality? Zina. Let me give you a medical example. I have lots of doctor friends. When a man or a woman comes up with this STD, you know what STD, I'm not going to explain it. But STD is transmitted diseases, okay. So, when one of the spouses goes to the doctor and they find that there, and they ask them if they are married or they are active or whatever, they say, yeah. A non-Muslim say, I'm active. And the Muslim, I am married. Dr. Saab knows what I'm talking about. What's the next step? Do they just write them a prescription and go? How you contain this? Yani this here transmitted disease, where did it come from? It involves another person. Right? Yani those two are married. They did not have that. Now one of them came out of that. Where did this come from? One of them gave it to the other. Correct? Yes or no? Right. The one who gave it to the other, where they got it from? معناها ان there is another relationship, yes? Right? طب in that relationship, where did you got it from? And you keep going like this. I'm just giving you a perspective يعني. Medical perspective, purely medical perspective. There's nothing يعني personal here. عرفتم الزنا الزانية والزاني؟ عرفتم why Allah عز وجل talk about this؟ إنه كان فاحشة وساء سبيلا. في فاحشة وفي ساء سبيلا. فاحشة is something wrong, haram, that Allah said don't do, and a person does. That is the fahisha part, right? But sa'a sabila means it is, the impact of it is very bad. That is the word sa'a sabila. You have to understand what sa'a sabila means. Allah did not say that about murder. Allah did not say that about stealing. Allah did not say that about cheating. But about zina, He said sa'a sabila. Means the way that comes after it destroys everything. So that means if this becomes commonplace, who trusts who now? Who trusts who now? Every husband now wants to go check himself. And the wife checks herself. And he dares to come and tell her, where did you get this from? She said, from you. Because now he has it too. Right? So but they both point fingers to each other. You see, not only the immorality, it's accusation, which Allah talk about in Surah Noor as well. فهمتم يا اخوانا المسألة كبيرة. It is very deep. It is not just simple do, don't, this punishment, lash them, خلاص, stone. No, it's bigger than that. It's much bigger than that. This is the punishment part. But let's talk about, forget about the punishment part. The impact, the social impact of this. That's why it's a big major issue. So a wife gets that problem, and now the husband has it. So now both of them have it. They didn't have it yesterday, they have it today. Okay? They have it today. So now they go, they come talk to each other now. They want to talk to each other. Who's going to accuse who now? Of course, one of them did it. But who's going to admit? So now the doctor say, you take the antibiotic, and you take the antibiotic, and the third person have to take antibiotic too. And that third person maybe give it to somebody. فيعني معناها United States should take antibiotic every day. Everybody should take the antibiotic every day. But Islam solved it how? Haram. Bas. You see? You can do about drinking this, drinking that, make the law, make the tax, make this, make that. Islam said what? لا تشرب. لا تقرب. Don't come close. خمر والميسر رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه. And Allah put the aqidah part in it. Your relationship with Allah is what will make you abandon. That's it. Nothing else. No law in the world can make you stop doing haram, by the way. ما فيش قانون في الدنيا كلها يمنعك من ارتكاب الحرام. There is no such a law that will, the law, written law يعني, or bring the police of the world that will make someone stop doing something haram. They will find a way around it. But what is the only way that will make a person stop doing haram? Fear of Allah. Between you and Allah. That is the power. أنت على نفسك بصيرة. بل الإنسان على نفسه. You are your own judge. You are on your own police. You are your own executive. You are your own legislative. Right? Allah give it. سمعنا وأطعنا. I am alone, ya Allah, but I will not do haram. Even though everything allows me. فهمتوا سورة النور؟ سورة عجيبة هذه. سورة إيه؟ عجيبة. سورة عجيبة جدا. إن شاء الله we're going to take few sessions in taking the gems of Surah إيه؟ النور, and please make dua inshallah that this amal comes out, because inshallah Rabbil Alameen, it's very exciting يعني for me, because you know I'm handling it in a different way that was not done before. Number one, I used 10 different tafsir from 14 centuries. So I used them chronologically. So a tafsir representing each century from 13 to 3 to 14. Because from 3rd century is the major tafsir of al-Tabari comes out, and this is the first, comprehensive work of tafsir in one place, is that one, until our time. So chronologically, I took one tafsir representing each century, And from backgrounds, I chose the fiqhi, the Sufi, the social, the athari, all of that as well. So it gives you a comprehensive also outlook on the surah. How each one, without alienating anyone, you know. So how each of those looked at it. Those who looked at it linguistically, those who looked at it mystically, those who looked at it fiqhi, those who looked at it as a law, those who looked at it socially, how each one does, so give you the perspective at the end. So this is one thing that was not done before. Second is I divided it by sections. So verse 1 to 10, that is the theme. Verse 11 to this, that is the theme, major theme. And then the cases or the qadaya that was discussed in it, right? And then the analysis at the end. Number 3, which is a major thing that also was not done before, that for every case or every rule, what is its significance and how did that change or not change over 14 centuries and how it is relevant to us in this century. So each aspect of those, what did it mean to the people in that era? What did it mean to them in this era? What did it mean in that era? And what it means to us now. So it has been something that I put at least 2-3 hours daily on it for the past few months. So inshallah, can you make dua for me, inshallah? That this comes out as some new reflection, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, that may Allah benefit everybody with it, and it will be a sadaqah jariyah for everybody, inshallah. طبعا English. It is in English, yeah. Inshallah, maybe. يعني I can make summary in Arabic as well, inshallah. But because in Arabic there is a lot of abundance, a plethora of information in Arabic like that. But in English, مفيش. يعني there is no such a thing. But alhamdulillah, يعني with the consultation with many scholars of tafsir and many of my shuyukh, this inshallah will come to light very soon. Surah of light will come to light, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا والحمد لله رب العالمين. بارك الله فيكم.